Hey, Christian metal group, we're here with the band Brotality. They are from upstate New York. And so tell us a little bit, how did you get started as a band?
Oh, so music has been a part of our lives ever since we were kids. Like, Reese and I grew up with our parents just constantly blasting metal. Like,
nice.
We grew up listening like As They Dying, Devil Wears Prada.
Okay.
Even like my mom went to Ozfest when she was pregnant with me. We've been going to concerts since before we were born.
You know, that's called parenting done right.
Yeah,
yes.
true. Oh, yeah,
okay.
it's true. Yeah. So we've just grown up around metal, and our dad has always played, and we both got instruments for our 7th birthday.
Okay.
And John's been playing all his life.
Yeah.
Yeah. Got a kid when I was 9. Played with my older brother. Since then, we played guitar, and then I met up with these guys through college, a mutual friend.
Okay. So y'all are 3 original members?
No, John is our second drummer.
Second drummer, okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, I'm glad that y'all found him.
Oh, yes.
We are too.
Yes, very glad.
Awesome. So, so tell us, like, when you formed, like, how long have you been a band? When did you form? That type of thing.
So
Little history.
Yeah. Brutality's been a band since, we call it around 2018.
Okay.
And we've all been playing music since way before then. But Brutality started in 2018, and ever since then we've just been working on tons of original music that slams.
Well, we love the original music. Yes, I love that y'all do the throwback to the original thrash, and it's heavy. I love it.
Thank you, man.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I mean, how did you? Was it just the influences that you came to love that style of thrash?
I think so. I think, like in all of the music that we try to write, we try to kind of wear our influences on our sleeve a little bit. We have a lot of different influences from like hardcore and thrash and old school stuff, but also a lot of modern stuff too. So we try to throw it all in there and hope it all makes sense. So with like the more old school like things that you might be picking up on, that I think comes a lot from like our parents.
Yeah.
So we'll start with you and we'll go around. What's some of your top like 3 influence bands or a drummer or whatever?
Top 3 influences. I'm a huge Pantera fan.
Oh, yeah.
I grew up listening to Metallica almost exclusively.
Yeah.
System of a Down in terms of big influence.
Okay. And you're like, who's like your drummer idol? Like Mike Portnoy, or?
Definitely Portnoy. I also grew up on a lot of Avenged Sevenfold. So
Okay.
Joey Jordison back in the day.
Mike drummed for them too.
Right.
On tour, yeah.
Yeah, as well as him, you know. Lars.
Yeah, yeah.
You know,
Oh, yeah.
Can't not say Lars. But,
On all the albums or just some of them?
yeah,
Saint Anger.
It's all-
Yeah.
Mostly just
Only
Saint
Saint
Anger.
Anger.
yeah, it's all the same.
You know, you just set up some trash cans. I can do the same thing.
Right, right.
Awesome. What about you?
Oh, so my biggest band influences are Mastodon is my biggest. I'm
Okay,
a massive
nice.
Mastodon fan.
They're
And then
quite different in style. I love it.
yeah, and the way they do like really trippy stuff, but then throw the heavy riffs back in at the
Sure.
same time. Oh, I love it.
Okay.
And then Megadeth's a big one, especially like that Rust in Peace era.
I got to see them last year when they came through.
Ooh,
Yeah.
very nice, very nice. And then man, a third. I've been really getting into this band. They're called Caligula's Horse.
I heard that.
I believe they're from Australia or New Zealand or something.
Okay.
And they're like very like more modern progressive metal. But the guitarist, Sam Valland,
Okay.
is probably like him and Marty Friedman are like my 2 biggest like solo and lead inspirations.
Yeah.
The way he plays so effortlessly. So those guys and Bill Kelleher from Mastodon, his riff writing is just out
So
of this
what's the
world.
band from Australia?
Caligula's Horse.
If y'all know that band, we have a lot of Aussies on this channel. So if
They're
y'all know that
fantastic
band,
band.
let us know about it.
They're awesome.
Awesome. And what about you?
I'm gonna break it up into like 3 sections because it's too hard to do this
Yeah.
all one. So I would say first, just like as a person, like a musician person that I just look up to in general, probably Garrett from Silent Planet.
Okay.
Lyrically too, he's probably my favorite lyricist.
Nice.
And just as a person, like I've had the chance to talk to him one-on-one a lot at shows we've gone to theirs, and it's just he's a big inspiration to me just as a role model.
Yeah.
So him, and then I would say as like a musician, even though it's not bass, which is what I do, Matt Greiner from August Burns Red, their drummer, he's just, we've seen him live a bunch of times. Again, as a person, he's also a good role model. But
for sure.
He's such a nice guy, but fantastic, like, drummer. And just when I hear him play, it makes me want to learn how to play drums and get better on bass.
I have not actually, that's one band I haven't seen live, but I did watch an interview with him just recently.
Yeah. They're fantastic.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
So these guys are on tour right now. They're going all across the U.S.
Yes, we hit the farthest west we go is like Texas, Nebraska area, but
Oh, yeah.
all over that like more eastern half of the U.S.
Awesome, yeah. So y'all look up Brotality.com and catch them on tour. Let's see, here you go. If there was one band that you could play with, any band, a wish list, who would it be?
Oh, that question. Man, I think we all love Mastodon.
Mastodon.
That'd be
Yeah.
sick.
Huge one,
But now
yeah.
that Pantera's back together,
Oh,
that would be
man.
insane. And part of me would love to play with Kubla Khan, just
That's
to
top
see
for
the
me.
gnarly riffs.
Yep. And Megadeth?
Oh,
I mean,
oh,
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
Oh, yeah.
That's a given.
Yeah.
All right. What is one of your favorite shows that you've been to? Not played at, but just been to. Like who's like you saw them live and they just blew your mind.
I think for me, the one that comes to mind immediately, we saw, it was I think last summer, or like last May, we saw Kubla Khan, Movements, and then Knock Loose. And we've seen Knock Loose a few times, and they've like blown up recently in the past few months.
Okay.
But they are insane live. So seeing them like last summer before, now they're playing like Coachella. But
Is this metal? Like I'm
Yeah.
not familiar with
Oh,
that.
yeah.
yeah, they're
Like
super,
real
super
hardcore.
heavy hardcore band.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
Knock Loose and Kubla Khan, and the Movements was fantastic too. But I like sprained my wrist like
Ah.
at the end of Kubla Khan's set, and then I
Yeah.
had Movements and Knock Loose to go. But it was still like a
Nice.
favorite show of mine.
Awesome.
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
about you?
Ooh. We've gone to the last few Christmas Burns Reds,
Oh.
and those have been
Love.
incredible.
They're
Like,
insane.
August Burns Red, and then I think the one 2 years ago, it was like Lorna Shore was there as well.
Okay.
Like right after
Yeah.
they dropped to the
Nice.
Hellfire, and we got to see him do all the vocal stuff.
Yeah.
And that Kubla Khan show too was incredible.
August Burns Red, I have their Christmas album, and they play
Yeah.
my favorite Carol of the Bells. Like, I
Yeah.
love
Yeah.
that version.
Oh,
I-
yeah.
we listen to their Christmas music all the time.
Yes,
Yeah.
awesome. What about you?
I don't go to a ton of shows, but the
Yeah.
ones I have been to, I definitely would be my the time I spent seeing Primus
Oh,
and
nice.
Mastodon on tour.
Okay.
I think All Them Witches opened up for them.
Yeah, yeah.
That was an incredible show.
Yeah.
That was my first time seeing Mastodon, and that was actually how I got into Mastodon too.
Sure.
I had only, I heard Blood and Thunder and some of their hits prior, but when I saw
Yeah.
them live, I was floored.
Yeah.
It was right
that's
after
amazing.
Emperor Sand.
Awesome. Well, do y'all have anything that y'all want to say to the fans?
Oh man, just thank you for all the support as we keep going. We really
Yeah.
appreciate you guys so much.
Yeah.
So how can the Christian community help your band? How can we support you? What can we do to help you and promote you?
I mean, as simple as just listening to our stuff. Like every stream helps. Sharing it with as many people as you can. Like at the level we're at, that is really the groundwork that helps us the most.
Sure.
Try to get onto playlists and whatnot, and get it in front of different people. So
Yeah.
if you can get it in front of as many people as possible, or support us at shows, we always sell a bunch of merch at shows. So those are two of the easiest ways, I think.
Sounds good. So listen to music, buy the music, don't burn it. Do people still do that? But go to a show and buy some merch. So awesome. Check out Brotality at brotality.com on all the social media. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you
Yeah.
so much.